the flight got delayed. But not only did the flight get delayed, it also moved to a different gate. And if anyone has ever been to Hong Kong airport, you know how big the airport is. So the gate changed from 40, number 40, to number 5. So I had to walk from gate 40 to gate 5. Sorry, I hit the mic. I'm sorry. The flight originally was supposed to depart at 8 p.m. and then it got delayed to boarding at 11 p.m. I've been waiting in the airport for like 4 hours for my flight. And then after that, I waited another 3 hours because of the delay. But that's not over. It's not over. I was like, okay, I'm hungry. I'm so hungry. I didn't eat dinner yet. I'm just waiting here. The airport staff was like, we're so sorry for the delay. Don't worry. We'll give you a 150 Hong Kong dollar voucher for any restaurant in the airport. All you have to do is just let them scan your boarding ticket, and then it'll be included into like a free meal. I found a restaurant and the meal was like less than $20. So I was like, sweet. And I was so tired. Let me remind you, I only slept 3 to 4 hours within the last technically 2 days. So like, I was so tired, mentally and exhausted. And then when I ordered, I subconsciously brought out my phone and just showed my Apple Pay. And by the time I realized, wait, no. They scanned my phone. So I ended up paying $15 for my meal instead of my voucher. It's muscle memory. Like, anyway, you thought that was over, right? Well, I got up from my chair and I forgot there were stairs. There were 2 stairs because the restaurant was like heightened a little bit. I thought it was a ramp, but it was 2 stairs. And this is where fall damage came in. And well, technically, I should have been able to stop myself with my 2 hands. But coincidentally, one hand was carrying a bag of gifts that I was going to give to the Marvel Rivals staff that I bought in the airport. The other hand, I was holding my phone. And then my bag had my laptop in it. So there was a lot of front weight going on. So I couldn't cushion my fall with my arms or my hand. So I landed straight down on my legs, like hard. And then nobody helped me up. I was like, my right leg had like bruises. And then like my left foot, I semi-sprained my left foot. But I couldn't rest because they're boarding. So I was hobbling to the gate because the gate was like a little bit far because I had to walk to the restaurant. So I was like hobbling back to the gate. Like I was like, I gotta make it. I gotta make it. I thought that was the last thing that was gonna happen to me. And then I made my tweet because I was like, it's over. I'm gonna get on that plane and everything's gonna be fine. And I tweeted. And I was like, this is it. I was ready. I was on the plane. I got the middle seat too. That's how fucked up it was with me booking this ticket. Literally like a new economy ticket. All they had left was the middle seat in between two other guys. So I had that middle seat, like in between two people. And then so I was like, okay, that's fine. I'm on the plane. I'm finally on the fucking plane. Like after 2 delays, I'm finally there. And then the pilot was like, good morning, everybody. It seems that we're gonna have a slight delay because there seems to be thunder outside. And in my head, I was like, oh my god, am I gonna die? And then the pilot was like, hello everybody, thank you for flying Cathay Pacific. It seems that there's gonna be some turbulence because we're gonna be flying in a thunderstorm. So if you see the fasten seatbelts, remember to make sure your seatbelts are fastened. I'm like, what do you mean we're flying in a thunderstorm? Wait, what's the point of delaying for a thunder if we're still gonna fly in a thunderstorm? What's the point? What's the point? In my head, I was like, oh my god, I'm gonna die. I'm gonna fucking die. This is not a good day for me. This is not a good day. This could actually happen. Any other day, I'll say that jokingly. But today everything is happening. This is gonna be the day. Because I was like, everything happened. I won't even be surprised if I'm a Google search. So I was actually freaking out because I was like, oh my god, we're flying in a thunderstorm. Oh my god. The signs are all there. The world was telling me to not board that flight, and I